The journey of life frequently navigates through perilous paths, challenging one's determination and strength at every step. Our protagonist, battered by numerous trials and tribulations, feels worn out and weary from the relentless struggles they've faced. They are physically and emotionally exhausted, longing for a break from the continuous wave of challenges that assail them without relief. Amidst this chaos, sleep evades them, and their appetite dwindles as panic tightens its grip on their heart, casting a dark shadow over every waking moment. Negative thoughts, like relentless waves crashing against the shores of their mind, keep them awake late into the night, replaying scenes of pain and regret. Each scene is a haunting reminder of the hurt they've caused, especially to you. Their conscience is heavy with remorse as they struggle with the consequences of their actions, desperately seeking a way to approach you and explain their inexplicable behavior. They are heartbroken at the thought of causing you pain, knowing it was never their intention. Despite their remorse, they remain trapped in a web of guilt and shame, unable to find solace or redemption. In the depths of their despair, they cling to a glimmer of hope, believing that you have the capacity to forgive them if they can gather the courage to approach you with honesty and clarity. They admire your strength and wisdom, recognizing your desire for commitment and stability, traits they themselves aspire to embody. As they navigate the tumultuous waters of their emotions, they fervently pray for a breakthrough, a moment of clarity to break the stagnant inertia that has enveloped your connection. They long for resolution, a chance to bridge the chasm that separates them from you, and to rebuild what has been fractured by misunderstanding and miscommunication. In the solitude of their reflections, they start to devise a plan, a quiet strategy to reconcile and reach out to you with an olive branch. They understand the power of actions over words and are resolute in showing their sincerity through tangible acts of reconciliation. Their utmost longing is to reconnect with you, to mend the divide that separates, and they are willing to take a leap of faith to achieve this. Amidst uncertainty, they carefully map their path, deliberating each move required to regain your trust and affection. Meanwhile, you two are embroiled in your own internal struggles, wrestling with conflicting emotions and uncertainties about the future of your connection. You feel stuck, trapped in a state of limbo, unable to move forward or let go of the past. But amid the turmoil and confusion, there is a glimmer of hope, a ray of light that pierces through the darkness, reminding you that every storm eventually passes and every wound eventually heals. It's a reminder to let go of any grudges or resentments you may be harboring, to embrace forgiveness and compassion as the pathways to healing and reconciliation. As you navigate the complexities of your relationship, remember that love is a journey fraught with obstacles and challenges, but it is also a journey filled with moments of joy and fulfillment. Trust in the resilience of the human spirit and believe in the power of love to overcome even the greatest of adversities. In the depths of my heart, though I often conceal it with a stoic silence, a storm of regret churns for the choices I've carved into the fabric of my past. Each decision echoes like a stone cast into the river of time, sending ripples that shape the course of my life. Bearing the burden of consequences, I now wrestle with trust, once freely given to those I cherished. Now shattered betrayed by hands I once clasped in friendship, I find myself navigating a maze of doubt and uncertainty. Yet in the midst of this turmoil, your absence stands as an unbridgeable chasm, your presence a comforting light I crave in the shadows. The world, once painted in hues of optimism and trust, now appears shrouded in the cloak of deception, its inhabitants mere players in a grand charade of falsehoods and half-truths. Each interaction, tinged with suspicion, leaves me questioning the authenticity of human connection, the sincerity of every uttered word. Yet, in the midst of this disillusionment, memories of you linger like an unbidden melody, weaving through the fabric of my consciousness, a reminder of a time when trust flowed as freely as the river's currents. Seeking to drown out the echoing regrets within, I immerse myself in ceaseless toil, embracing work's relentless rhythm to dull the festering pain. Yet, amid the clamor of productivity, your absence resonates in deafening silence, a void no amount of labor can fill. In moments of solitude, when the facade fades, it's your presence I yearn for, your voice whispering words of comfort and reassurance that I long to hear. The memories we shared, etched into the tapestry of my mind, serve as a bittersweet reminder of a love once cherished, of moments of intimacy and connection that now feel like distant echoes of a forgotten past. And in the quiet stillness of the night, I find myself yearning for your touch, for the warmth of your embrace, to chase away the chill that grips my soul. In the recesses of my mind, I conjure visions of a future where you stand by my side, not just as a lover, but as the mother of my child, your presence a beacon of hope in a world shrouded in darkness. For in your love, I find solace, a refuge from the storms that rage within and without, a sanctuary where I am free to be vulnerable, to lay bare the depths of my soul without fear of judgment or reproach. Yet even as I cling to these fantasies, doubts gnaw at the edges of my consciousness, whispering tales of betrayal and abandonment, casting shadows of uncertainty over the fragile threads that bind us together. Do you still wait for me, I wonder, amidst the ebb and flow of life's relentless tide, or have you moved on, leaving me to navigate the turbulent waters of existence alone? Life, they say, is a journey fraught with trials and tribulations, a series of highs and lows that shape the very fabric of our being. And though I strive to weather the storms with stoic resolve, there are moments when the burden becomes too heavy to bear, when the weight of regret threatens to crush me beneath its suffocating embrace. In moments of vulnerability, I yearn for your emotional support, your unwavering presence that strengthens my resolve amid life's challenges. Your love provides me with courage, an anchor in turbulent times, a beacon guiding me towards tranquility. As I navigate the maze of regret and longing in my life, I hold on to hope that our paths will intertwine once more. The bonds of love and loyalty between us, I believe, are resilient enough to withstand any adversity. Through your love, I discover redemption, a chance to rewrite my story, forging a path to a brighter future where regret fades and the promise of enduring love shines brightly. In the wake of turbulent times and the regrettable discord that has tainted the connection between you and your partner, there lingers an unspoken desire for reconciliation, a yearning to rewind the clock and amend the missteps that have led to this point. It's a sentiment that permeates the very essence of their being, an ache that gnaws at their soul, longing for the opportunity to mend what has been broken with earnest sincerity. Your partner harbors a genuine remorse for the way things have unfolded, harboring a fervent wish to rewrite the narrative of your shared history. Amidst the gentle murmurings of regret, a hesitation lingers, a tangible uncertainty that clouds their intentions. Despite a deep yearning to reconcile and offer an olive branch, doubt holds them back, unsure of where your heart now stands. They've nurtured a carefully crafted proposition, tucked away in their thoughts, yet its realization hinges delicately on your feelings. There's a fear that their gestures might meet indifference, that the once bright flame of affection between you has waned to a faint flicker. In their eyes, you remain the embodiment of their deepest desires, the realization of dreams long harbored in the quiet chambers of their heart. Yet, as they gaze upon you now, they cannot help but feel a tremor of apprehension, a fear that perhaps you no longer reciprocate the sentiments that once bound you together. The uncertainty of your feelings weighs heavily upon them, a burden that threatens to stifle the courage needed to take the leap of faith required to bridge the chasm that divides you. And yet, even as they grapple with their own doubts and insecurities, they are keenly aware of the formidable obstacles that stand in the way of your potential reunion. They recognize the opposition that lurks in the shadows, the disapproving whispers of those who would seek to undermine the fragile bond that they so desperately wish to rebuild. It is a battle that they know they cannot wage alone, a struggle that will require both courage and resilience to overcome. As they witness you withdrawing, seeking solace in self-preservation, they feel a pang of apprehension. Your resilience in adversity both impresses and intimidates them, highlighting the formidable challenge ahead. They worry their efforts may provoke hostility, that your defenses are poised against their advances. They understand a misstep could lead to irreparable damage, severing the delicate thread of hope that lingers between you. Despite their fears, they take comfort in knowing you see beyond their vulnerabilities. They recognize your rare gift for peering into their soul, discerning the truth beneath their facade. It's daunting to expose themselves fully to you, shedding the masks they've worn. Yet it's also freeing, an opportunity to release burdens carried for too long and embrace the chance for renewal. They now grasp the importance of stability, commitment, and security in your shared life, understanding these as essential pillars of your happiness. Despite the uncertainties ahead, they are prepared to walk beside you, hand in hand, as equal partners in life's journey. Standing at the edge of possibility, their heart a turbulent sea of emotions, they gather courage for the journey ahead. They understand that the path to redemption will be arduous, fraught with challenges and setbacks, yet they believe in the power of perseverance and determination. With a silent prayer and a spark of hope, they reach out tentatively to you, ready to embark on the journey towards reconciliation and the hope of a better future.